Jurgen had this no arseholes policy, and so data's only ever one part of the story with a player. Video tells you still today, even with the much greater depth of data we've got, video tells you things that you can't see in the data. Tracking data is where you see the trajectories of all 22 players on the pitch, but it's just 1 point per player. So you don't know if they're back to goal, facing goal. You don't know if they're making a kicking action. You don't know if they're lying on the ground. So from the data, you say, well, why didn't he cover that run? It's like, well, he was lying on the floor. He'd just been fouled. The data doesn't see some of those things. You can infer it from the data. Body language, things that coaches find important.
Were there players you would have recommended that he then investigated and actually he decided that culturally they wouldn't fit?
Yeah, it's always one of the side effects of having data function at a club is we had a website with a list of players on it, and I always suggest not doing this, but you can rank them from best to worst and then just look down the list. So look at the best young players and think it's typically on loan from Chelsea, on loan from Manchester City, and you keep going down the list. Like, this guy in the Spanish second division looks amazing. I've never heard of this guy, so you have a little look on the video as well. Say to the scouting department, what about this guy? Yeah, we know him well. Terrible habits, very unprofessional. He's just not going to succeed at a club. And it's not to say people can't change, but there's kind of like a hidden risk.
It's interesting. So that's why a player of that quality would be in that league and not being used, because other people have also seen perhaps the same trends.
Yeah, maybe so.